Welcome to What's Happening, where we focus on events happening right here in the City of Lynn and across the North Shore. Here with me today to discuss their organization, Those Who Can for Those in Need, and their upcoming event, a fundraiser in cooperation with entertainment group Hotspots Cabaret. We have Judy Van Koyman. Judy is here to talk about the Uplift Yourself with Laughter event, which will be happening Saturday, March 28th, 2015. Doors open up at 7 p.m. You can call Judy at 617-462-5719. You can also go to the Winthrop Book Depot, the Winthrop Senior Center, and the Winthrop Marketplace to get your tickets. Judy, before we get too much into the event, I want to talk a little bit about you and your involvement with the organization.
Okay, well, thank you, Sean, first of all, for having me on your show. I greatly appreciate it. And this started actually 4 years ago in December. I started a cable show, Life Issues, and it's a resource information show, because I felt like there was enough resources out there when I lost my husband in 2007, and I went through some bumps, as I call them. And so I do this information show once a month, and then I piggybacked off of that and started Those Who Can for Those in Need 2 years ago. And it's a resource volunteer fair that we do in Winthrop, but it's for the Boston and North Shore area, of course. And organizations that we cover are elderly, losing a loved one, children, low income, and homelessness. And a lot of these organizations are looking for volunteers because of budget cuts, et cetera. And people like to volunteer and give back. It's very important. So we started this, and we do a fundraiser twice a year. And so we have the theme, Uplift Yourself with Laughter, because laughter is the best medicine.
Right.
Yeah, so.
You know, you made a couple good points. I want to just kind of point out the opportunities that propose themselves when you come into public access and you develop television shows, just like Judy had done. And it even probably gained some interest from your viewership and your guests, and it led to this organization. And you guys have been helping people for quite some time now. You mentioned volunteers. So for those of us who are watching, interested in volunteering, how do they become volunteers?
Well, they can meet the organizations at the fair that we have. We've had it at a big park in Winthrop the last 3 years, but this year we're going to have it indoors because of the weather situation. We never know. It's
right.
So unpredictable. But we have live entertainment, we have children's activities, we have food, and it's just one big thing. So the people that are interested in volunteering, they go around talking to the organizations that have tables at the fair and see what interests them.
Now, can any volunteers contact you directly?
Yeah, and I can always direct them to, because I know organizations that are looking, and so that, in fact, we just started a newsletter. We've had our second one out, and so we will promote volunteer opportunities for people through our newsletter also.
Great. So we're here to talk about your event, Uplift Yourself with Laughter, second annual, a fundraiser, not fundraiser, fundraiser. Now, this is in cooperation with the Hotspots Cabaret Entertainment Group. It's going to be held on Saturday, March 28, 2015. Doors open up at 7. You can't buy your tickets at the door, but you can call Judy at 617-462-5719. You can also pick up your tickets at the Winthrop Book Depot, the Winthrop Senior Center, and the Winthrop Marketplace. Let's talk about this event. This second annual, okay? So you guys have had this in the past. Let's talk about some of your past success.
Okay, well, the first fundraiser that we did, we had a comedy show. We had 5 comedians, local, that have been around forever. One of them is Johnny Peasy, and he's a friend of mine, so he brought in his friends, and
cool.
And it was very successful. And it's also nice that as people were leaving, they were saying, "Oh, this was wonderful. Great. I had a good time, and all that." So I hope, with the second one, it'll be just as success.
Yeah, sometimes word of mouth always works a little bit better, especially if you guys have been getting positive feedback towards the end of the program, and even as people were leaving. I'd say this is an event that you definitely want to catch. Now, you guys have a cause for this. Let's talk about your cause.
Yeah. Well, our goal for the organization is to make resource booklets available to social services like homeless shelters, senior centers, children's, like libraries or, children's agencies, et cetera. But this booklet costs a lot.
Right.
So, and also some of the monies go to the resource volunteer fair too. So We are working on that, so hopefully, down the road, we will come up with this resource booklet.
Now, this event, it's in cooperation with the entertainment group Hotspots Cabaret. Tell us about these guys.
Well, have seen them in person. They have done entertainment for us at the Winthrop Council on Aging, which I'm on the board of that also. And they're very fun. It's like a variety type show. They do some dancing and singing, and there's comedy in there, and a little bit, serious stuff. But and then they did also the events around the area, from Stoneham to Medford. I think places on the South Shore too. So they have become very popular.
So these guys are there to, this is a change from last year. Last year it was more comedians, and this year you've got somewhat of a show. And definitely, it sounds like it might be something you definitely want to go out to. When it comes to stand-up comedy, you have to have a certain kind of group there, so to say. Everybody's not interested in stand-up. So it sounds like maybe based on the feedback that you guys got last year, you're trying to improve it. Second annual, so this thing is going to definitely continue, but they need your help. March 28th on Saturday, this is going to be held at the Winthrop Cottage Yacht Club. Again, it's going to be on the 28th of March. Doors open up at 7 p.m. You can't buy your tickets at the door, but you can buy your tickets if you call Judy at 617-462-5719. You can also go to the Winthrop Book Depot, Senior Center, and the Winthrop Marketplace to get your tickets. It sounds like it's going to be an outstanding event. Second annual, it's for a great cause. These guys are an organization which is based out of Winthrop, but they focus on the entire North Shore. So there are a lot of people to help out here. Judy, I just want to thank you for your time and coming on to the program and talking a little bit about what you guys have to offer to the North Shore community. It's going to be an outstanding event. Uplift yourself with laughter in cooperation with the Hotspots Cabaret. Saturday, March 28th, doors open at 7 p.m. You can call Judy, 617-462-5719. You can also go down to the Winthrop Book Depot, the Winthrop Senior Center, or the Winthrop Marketplace. That's it for this episode of What's Happening from the studio here at LynnCAM TV. I'm Sean Donahue, wishing you all the best.